Your favorite radio station presents a holiday classic.
Attaboy, Clarence.
The 23rd anniversary edition of Christmas on the Radio.
God bless us, everyone.
Now the 2022 edition of Christmas on the Radio with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Ed Gardner was the proprietor of Duffy's Tavern, where the elite meet to eat. For some reason, this Bowery bar got all sorts of people in that one would not think. Top high-class celebrities went to Duffy's Tavern. And we're going to hear an episode of Duffy's Tavern. The hilarity is a bit reduced because it's Christmas. And Archie has the blues. Let's listen to this episode going back to December 22nd, 1948. There's a special guest, and, well, we won't find out who he is till the end of the show.
It's Wednesday night, so we take you now to Duffy's Tavern, starring Archie himself, Ed Gardner. The program you're about to hear is brought to you with a wish from Bristol Myers, that your Christmas may be merry and that the new year for all of us be a happy and a peaceful one.
Hello, Duffy's Tavern. Where do you elite meet to eat? Archie the manager speaking. Duffy ain't here. Hello, Duffy. Huh? Look, please don't give me that Merry Christmas stuff. I sound like I got up on the wrong side of the floor this morning? Look, Duffy, I had one eggnog. Just happened that I hit some bad nutmeg. Huh? Well, if you want to know, I'm a little sore about your gratuity for Christmas. That lousy Christmas card. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. P.S. After you read this, get back to work. Fine sentiment this time of the year. Well, after 9 years, I thought maybe I might get some little present. Some little luxury, some little thing I wouldn't think of getting for myself. Like money. Huh? Look, Duffy, someday you're going to leave this vale of tears. You're going to leave it with your pockets bulging with bills, but I'm warning you. Where you're going, you're going to find that paper money ain't going to last long. I leave you with that thought for today. Christmas. 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. I work my grindstone to the nose. What do I get? Nothing but gratitude. And very little of that.
Merry Christmas, Miss Archie.
What's so merry about it, Eddie? Starvation wages, no dough to buy nothing.
Oh, you got a little dough.
Yeah, but how far will it take me with the present prices of economics? The landlady sends me a notice. From the first of the year on, your apartment will be $9 a month. $9 for 4 lousy rooms.
Does that include bath?
Who knows? Never get to see the place the way I have to work around here, but does Duffy care?
Well, don't let it get you, Miss Archie. See, this is the time of the year to forget your trouble.
Yeah.
Christmas is a time when you should be thinking about helping other people out.
Helping other people out, huh? When Gorilla Hogan got drunk and nasty here last night and started picking on me, did you help me out?
I couldn't. See, I was back in the kitchen cooking.
What takes a half an hour to cook?
With Gorilla Hogan drunk and nasty, a couple of 3-minute eggs.
That's what I'm talking about. When I'm in a fight and I need help, you disappear.
Yeah, but you always bragging about what a wonderful fighter you are.
You certainly picked the funniest times to start believing me. Yeah, give me that Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas, Miss Duffy.
Archie, I said Merry Christmas.
Are you kidding? What have I got to be merry about working for that cheapskate old man of yours?
Archie, you just don't know Papa. He really isn't cheap.
No, that's right. Once, in an outburst of generosity, he gave away his toenail clippings. What about the time he took your old lady on their honeymoon? Where did they go?
No, Niagara Falls.
That's what he told everybody, Niagara Falls. But what he really did, they stayed home and your old man let the water run in the bathtub while he showed your mother a box of shredded wheat. Tell me how cheap the guy is. Just a minute. Hello? Oh, just a second. It's your girlfriend, Vera Fogarty.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Vera. How did you do with Santa Claus? Okay, but no presents, huh? Well, you just can't have everything, Vera. What's on your mind? A dance? Where? At the Y? M or W? The YW, huh? Well, okay, Vera, I'll go. But this time you've got to lead. All right. Okay, I'll meet you at Schimmelbacher's. Well, so long, everybody. I got a heavy date. What are you going to do tonight, Archie?
Me? I think I'll just spend a quiet evening standing around disappointing pickpockets.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Arch. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, hello, Finnegan.
Aren't you going to wish me a Merry Christmas?
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Did you hang up your stocking?
Oh, no. I hung up my stocking last year, and it was a bum idea.
A bum idea?
Yeah, the blood kept rushing to me head.
Finnegan, what I meant was, did you get any presents for Christmas?
Oh, dear, a few things, Arch. My mother gave me some building blocks, monogrammed, of course. And my sister gave me a bottle of bubble bath.
Bubble bath?
Yeah, and is that stuff a fake?
What do you mean, a fake?
I sat in a tub and took 4 drinks of it, and I couldn't even blow a single bubble. Well, I just dropped in to say hello. I gotta run along, Arch.
You gotta run along? Where you going?
I'm going over to sing Christmas carols.
Oh, yeah? Where?
At Water McGeek's. You going over, Arch?
No, I'm not.
How come?
Didn't invite me.
Oh. Well, I'll be seeing you, Arch.
Finnegan, you mean you ain't gonna spend Christmas with me like you usually do?
Well, Arch, I thought you was going to McGeek's too, so I accepted. Hey, you ain't sore, are you?
No. Why should I be sore? Go ahead. Have a good time.
Well, Merry Christmas, Arch.
Merry Christmas, Clifton. Fine Christmas. No bonus. Your friends walk out on you. The next guy that says Merry Christmas to me, I'm going to punch him right in the nose. Now, what's the use?
Sounds like Archie's not quite in the Christmas spirit. From December 22nd, 1948, Duffy's Tavern on Christmas on the Radio will continue in 60 seconds. Brought to you in part by Medishare.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for healthcare. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join Medishare and save even more than usual. And it's true, the typical family switching to Medishare saves $500 or more a month, which is obviously huge for a lot of people. But what's more, they like it. Medishare has double the customer satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. Double. There are 400,000 members. They've shared over $4 billion in medical bills, and it really is a great community, too. People encourage and pray for each other. And here's the thing. If you join Medishare Complete right now, they'll waive your new member fees, and you'll save an additional 10% off all of 2023. That's right. No fee to join, 10% off every month of next year, but it's a very limited time offer. You have to sign up before December 31st. Great savings, great health care. Find out more. Call now. 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE. 833-34-BIBLE.
I'm Wyatt Cox. Thanks for tuning in to Christmas on the Radio. Archie, the manager at Duffy's Tavern, is depressed, not quite in the Christmas spirit. Let's check in to Duffy's Tavern from December 22nd, 1948.
Eddie.
Yeah?
Eddie, turn on the radio, will you? Maybe it'll snap me out of this mood.
Okay.
Eddie, that Christmas music. take it off, will you? Get me something with some pep in it.
Okay, I'll try another station.
Eddie, please, I asked you, didn't I?
Well, Miss Archie, I don't think there's anything on the radio but Christmas music.
Well, keep pushing them buttons. There must be something else on the air. Eddie, what are you trying to do? Drive me nuts?
Look, Dad, I'm running out of buttons.
Okay, forget about it. Well, I think we better lock up the place. It's getting late.
Okay. I'll go clean up in the kitchen.
All right, do that. This Christmas music. I ain't got enough trouble at this time of the year. They got to put on music that makes them even sadder.
Hello there, Archie.
Huh? Hey, how did you get in here?
Walked in.
That's funny. I thought I just locked the door. We was closing up.
Oh, well, then maybe I'd better leave.
Listen, you said Archie. How did you know my name?
Oh, I've heard about you.
Oh, well, I'm pretty well known around here. Will you have a little drink, bud?
No, I don't think so.
Go ahead, it's on the house.
On the house?
Sure, it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, huh?
Well, anyway, it's a day in December. What'll you have?
Well, maybe I'll take a glass of water.
Water here? You kidding? Here, mister, we got some pretty good wine here. At least have a glass of wine, huh? Look, I never seen you around here before. How did you happen to come in here to the tavern?
Oh, I was just walking around, saw the lights, thought I'd drop in. You don't think much of Christmas, do you, Archie?
Oh, you got me wrong. I love it. I wouldn't be without it. Good old Christmas. The time of the year when after you work for a guy for 9 years and knock your brains out, he says to you, Merry Christmas, Archie. The time when even your closest friend walks out on you.
Well, maybe there's another side to Christmas.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, like the look on a kid's face when he sees what Santa Claus has left in his stocking.
Uh-huh.
Or like the feeling in a man's heart when his family's around him on Christmas Eve. You see, Christmas isn't a thing you can reach out and touch, Archie. It's a thing inside us.
Look, bud, I can see you've been running around with a different class of people. Around this neighborhood, every guy is out for himself.
Oh, I don't know. I think this neighborhood and the people are pretty much the same as most others.
Now I know he's a stranger.
Well, I could be wrong. Why don't you and I take a little walk?
You mean you want to see for yourself?
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little fresh air will do you good, Archie.
Fresh air? Are you in for in this joint as an incinerator?
Well, no.
Well, it is. Come on, let's go. Hey, Eddie, keep an eye on the joint, will you? Listen to that, will you? Not only don't you only get it over the radio, you can't even walk along a public street but they're belting it at you.
I kind of like it.
You like it? Well, everybody to his own place. Did you ever listen to the words of that tune?
Did you?
I should have had to listen to them all day. All is calm, all is bright. How do you like that? The world is a mess. Everybody has his hand in the other guy's pocket, but don't make no difference to the guy that wrote that song. To him, all is bright.
Well, maybe the guy that wrote that song was thinking about something in men's hearts. Something that shines a little brighter on a day like this. Didn't you ever sing Christmas carols, Archie?
Oh, yeah. Christmas carols, sure, when I was a punk kid and I didn't know no better. But you have to grow up someday.
Now, that's the trouble with a lot of us. Maybe we're not growing up. Maybe we're just losing track of things that matter.
Like what?
Oh, things like faith, tolerance, human kindness.
That's nice. And where does one find them things?
You don't find them, Archie. You give them. And it's a funny thing. The more you give, the more you have. Say, why don't we drop in over there?
Huh?
Across the street.
Across the street? That's a church.
Yeah, I know. Why don't we drop in for a second?
Into a church?
Why not?
But I wouldn't know how to act.
You, don't go to church, huh?
Well, no, I'm not rapping it, you know. It's just that there's two types of guys when it comes to going to church. There's them that does and them that don't. I happen to be the type that don't.
Well, now, why don't you just drop in with me for a second?
Well, I guess if I go with somebody else, it won't count against me. Funny thing, now, to take a look at you, I wouldn't figure that you was the religious type.
No?
No, but that's what I say. You never can tell about people. Okay, leave us go in.
Nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's kind of quiet.
Yeah. I guess this is one of the few places left where you can find peace and quiet.
That's what I can't understand. People just come in here and they sit. They just sit. They don't do nothing.
Oh, yes, they do. They pray, meditate. Some of them even come in here to keep warm.
Couldn't they do that just as well at home?
Maybe some of them don't have a home.
You see? That's what I've been trying to tell you. It's a pretty tough world.
But it'd be tougher if they didn't have a place like this to come to. Didn't you ever pray, Archie?
Well, sure, when I was a kid. What was that prayer again? They learned us, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, I did. Well, you know the thing I mean. But, look, mister, please, leave us get out of here. I'm beginning to get the heebie-jeebies.
All right.
Look, just a second, bud.
What are you doing?
Well, the sign says help the poor, don't it?
I thought you believed in everybody helping themselves.
Well, I do, but tonight maybe I'm a little superstitious.
Or maybe it's just because it's Christmas.
Look, mister, please, don't start with that peace on it stuff, will you? I told you I'd take you around, show you the neighborhood and what it's really like now.
Get your Christmas
Please, let's keep it that way.
Get your Christmas edition here, paper.
Just a minute, I want to pick up a paper.
Get your paper.
Yeah, that crippled kid there. Nice kid, Jimmy Turner.
Crippled, huh?
Yeah, he ain't walked in years, but he's always got a smile for everybody, and I like to help him out once in a while.
Paper, read all about it. Get your paper.
Hiya, Jimmy.
Hello, Archie. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kid.
Well, Jimmy, it's a little tough not being able to walk, isn't it?
I ain't kicking. I can yell. That's all I need for this racket.
What'd you get for Christmas, Jimmy?
Nothing much. But it's okay. I got my Christmas present last summer.
Last summer?
Yeah. One of me customers took me up to the Yankee Stadium to see the Yanks play.
You like the Yanks, Jimmy?
Like 'em. Did you ever see that DiMaggio play ball?
Oh, give me a favor, son.
Okay, mister. Here you are. Latest edition.
Thanks, kid. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, mister.
You were talking about Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy.
Oh, boy, what a ball player. That DiMaggio's the greatest outfielder in the world. And the way that guy can pull him.
Jimmy, do you know who that was who bought the paper just now?
Who?
That was Joe DiMaggio.
You're kidding.
No, look at him. He just stopped there by that streetlight.
Joe DiMaggio? You mean Joe bought a paper from me and I didn't even recognize him?
Wait a minute. Maybe I can get him to come back. Hey, DiMaggio. Hey, DiMaggio. Hey, you.
You calling me?
Yes. You know, you've got quite an admirer in that crippled newsboy over there.
Me?
Yeah. Now look. You're Joe DiMaggio. And if that kid could shake hands with you, it'd be the best Christmas present he ever got. Would you do it?
Of course I will. Be glad to. Come on, let's go over to him.
No, just a minute. Let him walk over to you.
Look, but mister, I told you the kid can't walk.
Well, let's find out, Archie. Oh, Jimmy. Joe DiMaggio wants to shake hands with you.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy. Come on over and shake hands.
But, gee, Joe, don't you see? I can't.
Come on, Jimmy.
Joe, I'm walking. Mash. You see what I'm doing to Mash? I'm walking.
I can't understand it. It's positively incredible.
What's the matter?
That kid back there, I seen him sitting in that corner like that for the past 6 years, and tonight the kid is walking.
Maybe he could have walked all the time.
No, he couldn't. You did it. You did it by telling him that was Joe DiMaggio.
It was.
Now, look, you can fool a kid, but don't try to fool me. It couldn't have been DiMaggio.
No?
Certainly not. I just read in the papers this morning DiMaggio was spending Christmas with his family. In San Francisco. Hey, look, this thing is getting a little weird.
Nice town, San Francisco.
Huh? Oh. Well, I ain't never been that far west. San Francisco your hometown?
No.
Where you from?
I'm from the East.
The East? What town?
Small town called Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, huh? Hey, you know anybody in Allentown?
I might.
A guy by the name of Lou Grant?
Lou Grant? Does he run a bar and grill on Front Street?
Yeah, that's the guy. Boy, you sure get around, don't you? What are you, one of them traveling salesmen or something?
Well, I guess you might call me that. Well, say, what's the excitement? What's the crowd doing in front of that hotel?
Where? Oh, yeah. Hey, lady, what's going on here?
That man up there on the ledge.
Where?
Up there on the window ledge of the hotel. He says he's going to jump at midnight.
Why?
I don't know. I guess he's crazy. He says he never wants to see another Christmas.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can hardly blame the guy. Now, wait. There goes the chimes. Must be 11:45. Let me check my watch here. Yeah, the guy's got exactly 15 minutes before he jumps. Let's stick around.
Are you sure of the time?
Well, certainly. I always set me watch by them chimes.
Well, how long has he been up there?
Oh, for hours. The police have been trying to find his wife.
His wife?
Yes. They think maybe if they found her, she could talk him out of it.
Come on, Archie.
Where you going?
I'd like to talk to that fellow.
You're crazy. They ain't gonna let you in that hotel. Look at the cops guarding the doorway. Besides, you can't do nothing with a guy like that. He's nuts.
I'd like to talk to him anyway.
Okay, have it your way. We'll tell the cops we live in a hotel, but I better go along with you.
Hey, wait a minute, you. Where do you think you're going?
We live here. Me and me friend here was just going up to our suite.
You and what friend?
That guy there. That guy that just walked in.
Nobody walked in this hotel, Bud. And nobody's gonna walk in.
Okay, so nobody walked in. What am I going to do, argue with you? I'm telling you, I just come in with the guy.
Look, son, why don't you go home and sleep it off?
Yeah.
Listen, you. Don't come near and try to grab me. If you do, I'll jump.
I'm not going to grab you. I just came to talk to you. To see if maybe I could change your mind.
It's too late to change my mind. As soon as those chimes ring, I'm jumping. I'm not afraid to die.
Maybe you're afraid to live. A lot of people are.
What have I got to live for?
What have any of us got to live for? Look at those people down there on the street, hundreds of them, waiting for a ray of hope, a sign of courage in this frightened world. What you're doing might extinguish the last spark of faith in many of their tired hearts.
Their tired hearts. At least their wives are with them at Christmas.
So have you figured out who that is that Archie's running around with? From December 22nd, 1948, Duffy's Tavern and the Miracle on 3rd Avenue. Thank you so much for tuning in to Christmas on the Radio. We'll have the conclusion in just a few moments following these important messages from your favorite radio station. Hang on.
Christmas on the Radio continues, now with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Now the conclusion of Duffy's Tavern, December 22nd, 1948, The Miracle on 3rd Avenue.
Come on, chimes, ring. Ring! Let's get it over with.
Your wife means a lot to you, doesn't she?
If she didn't, do you think I'd be up here? I haven't had one peaceful moment since she left me.
Why did she leave you?
Because I was a fool. But it's too late to think of that. Oh, why don't those chimes ring out and get it over with? What's slowing them up?
Nothing's slowing them up. It's just that in these last moments, the seconds seem like years.
Paul!
Anne!
Yes, darling, it's me.
Oh, Anne.
Paul.
Thank God you've come back.
My darling.
Those chimes. I was going to jump when I heard them.
Yes, I know. I was afraid I was too late. Thank God I got here in time.
Hello, Archie. Glad I found you again.
Hey, it's you. How did you do it, mister? How'd you stop that guy from jumping?
Just talked to him till his wife came. She just got there in time.
Yeah. Funny how she just got there in time, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, it happens I was looking at my watch, timing it out to see when the guy was going to jump.
So?
Them chimes rang 4 minutes late.
Maybe your watch is slow.
Oh, no, it ain't. Remember, I checked it with the chimes a little while ago, and them bells has never been wrong. Look, come on. Leave us get out of here. I'm getting back to the tavern. This is a little too screwy for me.
Okay, we'll take a cab. There's an empty one.
Where to, fellas?
We want to go to Duffy's Tavern, quick.
Okay. How about a little music?
Wait a minute. There it is. Driver, please. Take that thing off of there, will you? Get something else.
Okay.
Oh, what the is? Leave it on there. Look, mister.
Yeah?
You know something? You stay pretty calm considering all the crazy things that have been happening tonight. It's a little weird. First the newsboy, then the guy on the window ledge.
Well, we all have our troubles, Archie. We all get off the track once in a while. We just need something bigger than ourselves to steer us straight.
You mean something like religion?
Call it that. Call it human kindness, tolerance, understanding.
Begin to see what you mean. Hey, driver, watch out for that guy. Look, don't worry, taxi. It wasn't your fault. The guy walked right out in front of you.
Yeah. Did you see him, mister? He walked right out in front of me.
Well, let's see how badly he's hurt.
Hey, we better call a cop.
Hey, here comes the cop now. All right. Stand back. Give the poor devil a chance. Now, what happened here? Well, the guy walked right out in front of the cab.
Yeah, the driver's right, officer. It wasn't the taxi's fault. We was riding along, and all of a sudden this guy stepped right out in front of the cab. Like he was blind.
Hey, wait a minute. He is a blind man. There's his cane there.
Here, maybe I can help him.
Wait a minute. You take your hands off him. It's against the law. Wait till the ambulance gets here.
Against the law to help someone?
You heard me. You never know when you're doing them more harm than good.
All right, officer, just as you say.
Hey, wait a minute. Look. The guy's getting up.
What's going on?
What hit me? The crowd and the noise. I was all confused. Tell me, what? Oh, wait a minute. Lights and faces. I can see.
Easy now, mister. You'd better not try to get up.
I'm all right, I tell you. And I can see. For the first time since Okinawa, I can see.
I didn't mean to hit you, Bud.
You didn't mean to hit him. You done him a favor. The guy says he can see. Hey, the shock must have given back his sight.
No, it wasn't that. Someone touched me. I felt a cool hand. And the minute he touched me, I was all right. Where is he?
Come on, Archie, let's go. We've done all we can.
Well, it certainly is good to be back in the tavern again. I think we'd better have a little drink, though. You want to finish your wine, Bud?
No, thanks.
You know something? I'm all mixed up.
Mixed up?
Yeah, about this Christmas stuff.
But you see, Archie, as I said, Christmas isn't just a date on a calendar. Or a wreath in a window or a song. It's something in men's hearts. They can let it die or keep it in their hearts the year round.
365 days of Christmas. You know, it's a funny thing. If you'd said that to me a little while ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But now I don't know. I don't know. Wait a second. I'd like to turn on the radio a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, that's a good one. Wonder what happened to that silent night. What do you think of that? All night long they played that same tune and it drove me nuts. Now all of a sudden I got a feeling I'd kind of like to hear it again.
Mr. Archie. Mr. Archie. Mr. Archie.
Huh? What is it, Eddie?
I finally got you some dance music on the radio.
Eddie, I don't want no dance music. Turn it off, will you?
I wish you'd make up your mind.
Look, mister, until you walked in here today, Hey, Eddie. Eddie, what happened to that guy I was talking to?
Well, nobody talking to you.
You're nuts. He was standing here at the bar. He came in with me.
Mr. Archie, please, there's nobody here.
No? Maybe it was all... Eddie, you sure that there was nobody here?
No. Must have been seeing things.
Maybe you're right. But wait a minute. This glass of wine here. The glass is half empty.
What?
Nothing, Eddie, nothing. Just leave me alone for a little while, will you?
Okay. Good night, Miss Archie.
Good night, Eddie. Eddie?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks, Miss Archie. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Good night.
Night. Christmas. Our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Good wish for a very merry, a very happy Christmas.
It's amazing how Duffy's attitude changed, wasn't it? By the way, did you figure out who that special guest was? That was none other than Jeff-Chandler. You remember him from our Miss Brooks, and we also have him on another show here called Frontier Town on our regular daily show. There you go. December 22nd, 1948, Duffy's Tavern on Christmas on the Radio. We continue in just about a minute.
And here's the Cinnamon Bear.
The oldest known children's Christmas cereal in radio history, The Cinnamon Bear, featuring some of the most popular actors in radio history, including Elliot Lewis, Joseph Kearns, Verna Felton, Lou Merrill, Frank Nelson, Howard McNear, and child actress Barbara Jean Wong. 85 years later, this series of Judy and Jimmy traveling to Maybeland to recover their silver stars still fascinates youngsters of all ages. Now we're offering the entire 26-episode series of The Cinnamon Bear via download for a Buy Me a Coffee donation of $10 or more at classicradio.stream. Support Classic Radio Theater and have The Cinnamon Bear for your family to enjoy for years to come. Go to classicradio.stream and donate $10 or more, and I'll send you a link for immediate download. classicradio.stream. Christmas on the Radio with Wyatt Cox continues now with an episode of Fibber McGee and Molly. This episode goes back to December 23rd, 1955, as Fibber is in a storytelling mood, but not that kind.
Miles Laboratories, makers of Alka-Seltzer, bring you another visit with Fibber McGee and Molly. Again, we invite you to listen to the transcribed adventures of Fibber McGee and Molly. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Ralph Goodman and directed by Max Hutton. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, Fibber and Molly brought you a Christmas program that many of you have expressed a desire to hear again. We're happy to comply with these requests, so here it is, exactly as it was heard last year. Isn't this an exciting time of year? Christmas only a couple of days off, presents to wrap, the tree to decorate, Christmas cards and packages arriving, the doorbell ringing.
Coming, 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 Christmas is coming, hooray, hooray, hooray.
Mailman!
Ow, my ear. Do you have to do that, Bagby?
Postal regulations, McGee. Here, these are for you.
Gee, more mail, huh?
Still coming. Did you and the missus get my card okay?
Yeah, thanks. Swell card, too. You get ours?
I don't know. I've been so busy delivering everybody else's mail, I haven't had time to open my own.
Well, it's in there. Well, Merry Christmas, Bag, old boy.
Thanks. And in case I don't last till then, Happy New Year, too.
Thanks. Oh, hi, Mort, Mabel. Drop over when you get a chance. Yeah, same to you, kids. Hey, Molly, more Christmas cards.
I'll have to look at them later, McGee. I'm still hunting that last box of Christmas tree ornaments.
Haven't found them yet, huh?
No, I'm sick about it. Those are the family ornaments. The ones we've had since we were married.
Gee, that's too bad. Well, I don't know. Hey, did you try the linen closet upstairs? That top shelf? Sometimes we put those...
Oh, that's right. I never thought of that. Say, wasn't that the back door?
Grocery boy at the tradesman's entrance.
Yeah, it's the old timer. You go ahead. I'll get the groceries.
All right, dearie. Don't forget to wish him a Merry Christmas for me.
Yeah, okay. I hope she finds those family ornaments. I feel worse than she does because I was the one that put them away last year. Old timer, let me take this opportunity to wish you... Old timer, hey. That's funny. Just left the groceries and... Ah, wouldn't you know it? The minute I get out in the kitchen, somebody rings the front doorbell. Well, who is it?
Friend of the family's at the front entrance.
Hey, what's going on here, old-timer? Weren't you just
Yeah, but I got a present for you and daughter, Johnny.
Huh?
I deliver groceries at the back entrance, but not presents. Here. Hope you like it.
Well, gee. Well, thanks, friend. Come on in, come on in.
Thank you, friend. I believe I will. Say, that's a beautiful tree you got this year, Johnny. Tall and straight, not too full, but just enough limbs to make things look nice and even. But ain't that an unusual ornament you got sitting up on top? Stocking cap?
That's the coat rack. Our Christmas tree's in the front room.
No. Kind of thought that umbrella ornament was a little large. I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh, I appreciate that.
As a matter of fact, I thought the whole tree looked lousy, but I...
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, come on in and...
Can't stay, Johnny. Just going around town, lying like heck and spreading good cheer. Give daughter my best. Merry Christmas to you both. Oh, Noel, Noel, Noel.
Hey, Molly, the old-timer just said Merry Christmas.
Well, good. I'm sorry I missed him, but I'm still looking for the ornaments.
They're not upstairs, huh?
No, and I've just got to find them.
Hey, that's it.
What?
I know where the ornaments are. They're right here in the hall closet.
Oh, no, don't open that,
Well, what do you know? There's the ornaments right on top. Come on, I'll finish the tree. Well, there's your Christmas tree, kiddo, all done. How's it look?
Oh, it's just beautiful, McGee. That's the prettiest tree we ever had.
Oh, more company. Come in. Come in.
Hi, Mr. McGee. Hi, Miss McGee.
Oh, hello, Teeny. Well, I'm glad to see you.
Come on in, dear. Sit down.
Oh, boy, what a pretty Christmas tree.
Yeah?
Gee, I just can't wait till Christmas, can you? Christmas will just never get here, betcha.
Oh, sure it will, Teeny. It always has.
Christmas will be here before you know it.
You just got to be patient, sis. You got to learn to have patience.
Oh, no, that's for when I get old, mister. Patience is for old people.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot tougher when you're young. But patience is a fine thing to have. Like I was just, well, you take what happened to a little star one time. A little star that lived out past the Milky Way out there. Did I ever tell you about that little star?
No, you never did.
Well, sit down here while I sort of get my facts straight, and I'll tell you the story of the patient little star who just sat and waited for 1,000,000 years.
Oh, boy, a story. Tell it. Come on, tell it.
Well, sir, this little star was a little bitty star. Not much bigger than you are. And he lived with his family out in back of the Milky Way, about 1,000,000,000 miles from here.
Oh.
And this little star was the youngest of a fairly large family. 368,000, I believe there were in the immediate family, including his aunts and uncles, of course.
Large families are nice, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I like large families. When I grow up, I think I'll have a large family.
Yeah.
Not that large, though.
No. Well, anyway, like all little kids, this little star wanted to do big things. He wanted to hurry up and grow up and go out and be famous.
Sure.
He had a lot of famous relatives in the family. His mother was the North Star. He had an uncle that was a planet, Uncle Pluto. Some of his brothers were among the original stars that fell on Alabama.
Hey, what did his daddy do? The little star's daddy. What did he do? What did he?
Well, he was a meteor, Teeny. Yeah. He's quite a guy, too. Just a regular ball of fire. And the little star used to watch his dad and wish he could be like him. But he was just a little bitty star, and even when he'd puff up as big as he could, he only gave off about as much light as a struck match. And he used to get pretty discouraged.
Oh, that poor little kid.
Mm-hmm. But his mother used to say to him, "Patience, my child." She'd say, "Be patient. Just be a good little star and mind your manners," she'd say, "and one of these days you'll be the biggest star of all." So the little star was patient. He was good and kind to everybody. Always ready to help a fallen star get back on its feet, or run over to the Milky Way and bring a big dipper full of homogenized for a hungry cherub that happened to be passing. Just helpful.
I love him, I bet you. I love that little star. He's good.
Yep. But most of all, he was patient. Sometimes it was kind of tough, too. Like when his cousin Hal would come sailing by, for instance.
Cousin Hal?
Yeah, Hallie, his real name was. Cousin Hallie was a comet.
Oh, sure. Halley's Comet.
Mm-hmm.
We read about him in astronomy class.
That's the one, the very one. Hal was about the brightest kid in the whole family, I guess. Had a very brilliant head on him, and a tail about 1,000,000 miles long that was just as brilliant.
Flashy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Every 75 years or so, he'd go swishing across the sky, shooting off sparks, and getting his picture took for the National Geographic, and scaring the heck out of the natives. Showing off.
I hate a show-off. Willie Toops, he just shows off all the time.
But the little star, he just sat there. Because he had patience. And he knew that if you really have anything to give to the world, you don't have to go flashing around making a big commotion. You'll be discovered.
Sure you will.
And one night, sure enough, he was.
Oh, goody. Here comes the good part, huh?
Yes, sir, the little star was sitting there in his place, twinkling away the best he could, trying to brighten the corner where he was, when all of a sudden he heard a kind of a whirring noise, like 1,000,000 wings.
Oh, boy.
And he looked up, and here came a whole covey of angels on their way down to earth. And one big angel with beautiful white wings stopped beside the little star, and she said, "We've been watching all you stars since the sky began, and you're the one we want. Follow me."
Did he go with her, mister, the little star? With the angel, did he go with her,
Without a word, Teeny. He followed the angel across the sky to the east, till finally they stopped over a little bitty town in a place called Judea. And the angel turned to the little star and touched him with a wing and said, "Light up." And you never saw such a brilliant light in all your life. And they called the little star the Star of Bethlehem. And his light shone down on a stable where a baby was born that night. And the Star of Bethlehem brought a new light, the light of hope to the whole weary world. And that was the first Christmas, Teeny. And the wise men came and gathered under the star to bring gifts and prayers to the infant and to wish each other peace and joy and a happy Christmas, like we wish you.
Gee, that That's a wonderful story, mister, and I hope just everybody in the whole world has a happy, Merry Christmas.
So do we, Teeny. Merry Christmas.
Your friends have more to say to you presently. Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Wald. I'm sure that tonight there is love in the hearts of all of us. Love of the Christ child and love of our fellow man. We here in America have much to dwell upon this Christmas season. In some countries, an observance of Christmas is frowned upon. Men cringe in fear before other men. What a wonderful privilege and God-given opportunity it is for us to gather with our friends and our families without fear. Our hearts filled only with the hope and the spirit that He brought into the world as a bulwark against strife, prejudice, and hate. Now, here are Fibber and Molly with a word for you.
Thank you, John. On behalf of our sponsor, the Miles Laboratories of Elkhart, Indiana, we wish everybody everywhere the happiest Christmas ever.
May the day be but the beginning of an era of happy events, each spreading joy and bringing happiness into your lives. Truly an era of peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
Good night.
Good night, all.
December 23rd, 1955. Fibber McGee and Molly here on Christmas on the Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage, classicradio.stream. You can hear our programs on demand. You can learn about building a classic radio collection of your own, and you can contact me there, classicradio.stream. Thank this station. Thank their advertisers, won't you please? On many stations, we have another hour straight ahead. If you're with us, we look forward to the pleasure of your company. If you leave us at this time, please accept our warmest wishes for a very, very Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous 2023.